All right. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you for joining the December edition of the IIU Africa Conference. You are all welcome, dear excellencies. May God bless you all. We want to have the opening prayer before we start. Professor Charles, who do you have for us to pray? Who do you give us to pray?
Dr. Michael is there. Michael Nobu should give us open prayer.
Please, all right, others should mute themselves. Others should mute themselves. Only the person that is to speak.
All right, let us pray. Mighty God, we appreciate you for
we appreciate if you can turn on your video, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Hello, can I go on?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
We appreciate you, mighty God, for making it possible for us to be alive from January down to December. We thank you for the blessings in the International Internship University. We thank you for the founder and the Vice Chancellor. We thank you for the wisdom and understanding which you've given unto them. We appreciate you for the life of the speakers from January down to December. And Lord, we say glory, honor, thanksgiving, adoration, majesty, praises, dominion be ascribed unto the holy name in Jesus' name. Mighty God, we pray as we are about to start this magnificent conference. Lord, we plead for a direction. Grant us your spirit and wisdom to do this in your own way and impact others globally. Blessed be thy name, mighty God. Personal prayers. For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once again, you are welcome. Before I call on our professor to address us, we want to say a few things about IIU. Just a few things about IIU. So let's be on the lookout as we read. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing worth knowing can be taught. That is by Oscar Wilde. So the International Internship University, which is IIU, is building a better and brighter future for all young learners and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all young learners around the globe. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional costs and providing access to more than 1,000 courses and internships to their e-learners across 195 countries and 6 continents. Throughout the year, with over 150 offices around the world, the International Internship University is united in the commitment to provide exclusively free education to all the children and the youth of this world. Under the global hub, IIU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization, WEO, an International Accreditation Organization, IAO, and collaborated with all the world top universities and educational institutions through the platform of Massive Open Online Courses, MOOC. IIU provides various platforms and various opportunities for certifications, including diploma, graduation, diploma, post-graduation courses, and honorary doctorates. IIU has received many accreditations as per international standard for their paper publication, innovation, vision, creative class, and research. IIU team is a crop of great honorables who serve as a strong support for IIU, and are all working consistently to achieve the vision and mission of IIU by bringing the new era of education all over the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the inspiration of IIU, Sri Damin Sowam, his blessing and guidance in every endeavor. We have the trustees of IIU, Dr. Roshlin Lal. We have Ms. Hanju Pandit, trustee of Sharma Bharat Parva. We have Mr. Peyush Pandit, sir, who is the founder of this noble organization, is the visionary founder. We have other co-founders of IIU, Mr. Stephen from Australia, Mona Hanga from Indonesia, Professor Nada Ratkovic from Europe. We have the board members of IIU, Dr. Singa Kolam, the COO, Director of Academics Global, Dr. Hanju. We have the Director of IIU India, Deepishka Patak, and we have our own Vice Chancellor and Africa Head, who is in person of Academician Senior Prof. Chap, General Ebhoria Usiholo, Charles, who is here with us. He is the host of this event, and very shortly, we'll be giving him the opportunity to give us again the message for this month. What is the message of this month? What is the theme around our conference this time? As we know, we are winding up for the year. Many things have happened this year. God has preserved our life. God has kept us. And our head, our Africa head, is here to encourage us with his word of admonition and opening address on the very topic of this month, which has to do with building strong and health institutions for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome our Africa Head and Vice Chancellor, Prof. Charles Usiholo Ebhoria. You're welcome, sir. You're muted, sir.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Your position, try to position yourself very well. I'm only seeing your head. I'm not seeing your whole body. I have positioned yourself very well. I need to appreciate everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. It's a pleasure meeting you once again. We're in the month of December, the last month of the year. I thank you all for the opportunity, and I most especially thank our admirable, excellency, noble advocate, Sir Peyush Pandit, for this great opportunity he has given us. Right from 2 or 3 years ago, we have been on this, and today being December, the last month of the year. We appreciate God for this opportunity he has given him to give us. And we pray that all that our listeners who have been following us, God will come to lift them up and bless them all. All our directors from different countries, I give you kudos for joining us, and may God come to give us good health of mind and body. All the core members of IIU, I appreciate you all for all your cooperations. I thank everybody for this great occasion. Today is a unique day, a special day, which God has deemed it fit for us to come and be blessed by this word or this topic, building health and building strong educational institution for the future. For a healthy future, it is necessary to build our health. Let's always depend on God by trusting him to help us out with his grace. Lack of exercise and not going for regular checkups and not eating healthy food can lead to many problems such as obesity, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Most people don't want to hear this. It is necessary for us to say it. Let's stay away from harmful substances such as tobacco, alcohol, cigarettes. We should always emphasize more on whole grains and fat-free food items and cut all junks as far as possible. These are necessary for a healthy future. Let's promote our good health in the future by getting enough good sleep, go easy on alcohol and stay sober, reduce sitting and screen time, drink water and stay hydrated, and limit sugar privileges. Exercise regularly and be physically active. Take multivitamin supplements. Limit unhealthy food and eat healthy meats. And finally, measure and watch our weight. May God help us. It will interest us to know that it is when we have good health that we can talk about strong educational institution for the future. A strong educational institution empowers future generations, fostering critical thinking and innovation to face challenges. It is paramount to know that because of the rapid changes of the society, recognition should be given to our environment, economic, and social challenges. Talking environmental, it is all about the area of climate change and depletion of natural resources, which require urgent action and adaptation. In the area of economic challenge, we look at scientific knowledge and financial interdependence at both local, national, and regional level, which has created global value chains and a shared economy, thereby exposed to economic risk and crisis. Consideration of data creation should use and share on a vast scale so as to give expanding growth and improve efficiency, which posing new problems of cyber security and privacy protection. In the area of social challenges, global population continue to grow. Immigration, migration, urbanization, and increasing social and cultural diversity are reshaping countries and communities. While large parts of the world, inequalities in living standard and life chances are widening. Also, conflicts, instability, politics are eroding trust and confidence in government himself. At the same time, the threats of war and terrorism are escalating. It will interest us to know that with this global trend already affecting individual lives, there is need to ensure the sustainability of people, profit plans, and peace through partnership and cooperation by us all, so as to contribute to the United Nations 2030 global goal for sustainable development. Good to know that the 21st century well-being is related to the quality of life, including health, civil engagement, and social connection, education, security, and life satisfaction. And the environment, not just access to material resources such as income, wealth, job, and earning, and housing. Education has a vital role to play in developing the knowledge, skills, attitude, and values that enable people to contribute to and benefit from an inclusive and sustainable future. In the coming year, learning is necessary to form clear and purposeful goals, work with others with different perspectives, find untapped opportunity, and identify multiple solutions to big problems will be essential. Education needs to aim to do more than prepare young people for the world of work. It needs to equip students with the skill they need to become active, responsible, and engaged citizens. We should be ready and compete to transform our society and shape our future by creating a new value, reconciling tension and dynamics, taking responsibilities. What knowing that we should be able to design principles for moving towards an ecosystem change by confronting with the needs and requests of parents, university, and employers, schools are dealing with curriculum overloaded. As a result, students often lack sufficient time to master key disciplinary concepts, and in the interest of a balanced life, to nurture friendship, to sleep, and to exercise. It is time to shift the focus of our students from more hours for learning to quality learning time. Curriculum reform suffer from time lag between recognition, decision-making, implementation, and impact. The gap between the intent of the curriculum and learning outcome is generally too wide. Contents must be of high quality if students are to engage in learning and acquire deeper understanding. Curricula should ensure equity, which innovating all students, not just a selected few, must benefit from social, economic, and technological changes. Careful planning and alignment is critically important for effective implementation of reforms. What knowing that emphasis should be given to concepts, content, and topic design in the area of curriculum, should be designed around students to motivate them and recognize their pure knowledge, skills, attitude, and values. Topics should be challenging and enable deeper thinking and reflections. A relatively small number of topics should be introduced in each grade to ensure the depth quality of student learning. Topics may overlap in order to reinforce key concepts. Topics should be sequenced to reflect the logic of the academic discipline and disciplines on which they draw, enabling progression from basic to more advanced concepts through stages and age levels. The curriculum should be well aligned with the teaching and assessment practices, while the technologies to assess many of the desired outcomes do not yet exist. Different assessment practice might be needed for different purposes. New assessment methods should be developed that values students' outcome and action that cannot always be measured. High priority should be given to knowledge, skills, attitude, and value that can be learned in one content and transferred to others. Students should be offered a diverse range of topic and project options and the opportunity to suggest their own topic and subject with the support to make informed choices. What knowing that emphasis should be taken in the area of process design, where teachers should be empowered to use their professional knowledge, skills, and empathize to develop the curriculum effectively. Learners should be able to link their learning experiences to the real world and have a sense of purpose in their learning. This requires interdisciplinary and collaboration training alongside mastering of discipline-based knowledge. Learners should be given opportunity to discover how a topic or concept can link and connect to other topics or concepts within and across disciplines and with real life outside of schools. The concept of curriculum should be developed from predetermined and static to adaptable and dynamic school and dynamic. School and teachers should be able to update and align the curriculum to reflect evolving societal requirements as well as individual learning needs. Teachers, students, and other relevant stakeholders should be involved early in the development of curriculum to ensure their ownership for implementation. Finally, it is worth knowing building strong educational institutions for the future. Embrace technological integration by providing access to technology, investing in professional development, encourage innovation, pedagogues, foster digital literacy, prioritize critical thinking and problem solving by promoting inquiry-based learning, emphasize creativity, teach critical digital literacy, encourage collaboration. Developing social and emotional is so important. That is, students should feel valued, respected, and supported, addressing bullying and discrimination promptly and effectively. Integrating social and emotional learning into curriculum, providing counseling service so that counselors and mental health professionals can access to provide support to students facing emotional challenges. Implementing comprehensive social emotional learning like empathy, self-awareness, emotional regulation, and conflict resolution so as to build healthy relationships and emotional resilience. Fostering global and cultural competence in building strong educational institutions is important by encouraging cultural exchange, by promoting cultural exchange problems, language learning, and international collaboration to expose students to diverse culture and perspective. Educating students about global issues, social justice, and environmental stability, encouraging them to become responsible global citizens who can address pressing global challenges. Embracing diversity so as to create an inclusive environment where students from different backgrounds feel valued and heard. Offering language options so as to provide opportunity for students to learn languages other than their native tongues, fostering communication skills that can bridge cultural gaps. Adapting to personalized learning is key in building strong educational institutions by assessing individual needs, providing flexible learning patterns, leveraging adaptive technology, encouraging self-directed learning, preparing for an uncertain future job market is key to building strong educational institutions by emphasizing transferring skills, making students to focus on developing skills such as critical thinking, communication, digital literacy, and adaptability. Encouraging entrepreneurship, teaching students how to identify opportunities, take calculated risks, and innovate. Entrepreneurship skills are valuable in any career path. Providing career exploration so as to help students discover their interests and align them with potential career patterns. Facilitating internship and work experience by connecting students with real-world work experience through internship, co-op program, and partnership with local businesses. The last but not the least, building strong educational institutions, encouraging parents and the community by communicating effectively about the school initiative, curriculum change, and other activities. Encouraging parental involvement by creating opportunity for parents to participate in school activities, join parents, teacher association, and engage in their child learning journey, establishing community partnership, and seek input and feedback. At this junction, I need to thank everybody for listening. I know I have powerful people who will stress, powerful teachers, speakers who are going to tell us more about what I've said. May God come to help us and keep us safe. Thank you very much for this great opportunity.
Thank you very much, our wonderful host, the Africa head and Vice Chancellor of IIU. Thank you so much, sir, for the opening address on the building strong and health educational institution for the future. Thank you so much. Once again, we say welcome to our able speakers. For the sake of time, we'll be calling each and every one of us and say a few things about us for those whom we have their profile. Please do well to give us a 5-minute talk on the topic we have for this month, building strong and health educational institution for the future. Please do well to give your speech within time so that every other person will have the opportunity to also discuss with us. Thank you so much for joining. Next, we will be calling our General Secretary of IIU in person of Dr. Kofi Abochi, who is one of our powerful men in the IIU, and it's an honor for me to introduce my boss. He is my boss. So, Dr. Kofi, if you don't mind, the stage is yours.
Are you sure Dr. Kofi is here?
Yes, he's here. He's unmuted now.
I've not seen him.
He's here. Dr. Kofi, please, can you speak? Hello, Dr. Kofi.
Maybe he's trying to make some research. Maybe later you call him. Call out the next person.
Yes, please. Dr. Suraya, are you here now? Dr. Suraya?
Yes.
She asked for permission to speak early so that she can leave. Dr. Suraya, who is a prof as well, thank you for joining. You have been joining for the past 3 months. We appreciate you. Please, your floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. This is Professor Dr. Suraya Banu from India. I am assistant professor in computer science since 32 years and also Peace Global Ambassador. Today, I want to say my views on the same topic. As Abraham Lincoln said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Education fulfills the needs of the society and propagates such ideas which promote social changes in all fields of life. Educational institutions under the control of different cultural groups reflect the values of those groups which support and control education. Education is a powerful tool in promoting social cohesion and equality within society. It serves as a bridge between diverse communities, fostering understanding, empathy, and serves as a bridge between and respect for others. Education cultivates a sense of citizenship, promoting democratic values and encouraging active participation in society. In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, the future depends on what we do in the present. Now, I want to focus the role of education in shaping the future. Number one, personality development. Education helps them develop various skills such as problem solving, analyzing communication, and interpersonal relations. Education shapes a person's attitude, behavior, and approach towards life, leading to an increase in confidence and success. Second one is socio-emotional development. Quality education ensures the socio-emotional development of a child. Social emotional skills include self-regulation and self-management. Socio-emotional learning helps build and maintains relationships, increase confidence and self-esteem. Number third is economic development. Quality education leads to higher income and purchasing power, allowing for a comfortable lifestyle, good health, and further education, which are all crucial for development. Number four is being ready for an uncertain future. Education is no longer limited to knowing or learning known things. It's about exploring, creating, testing, and relearning. Its purpose is to empower individuals to navigate through complex and volatile situations. And last, fifth is shaping our future. The role of education in shaping the future is clear in transforming young minds into responsible citizens ready to lead the nations toward a brighter and fairer future. In the words of Barack Obama, the future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I am going to press on. Health education is a combination of learning experience designed to facilitate voluntary action conducive to health Health promoting is the combination of educational and environmental supports for action and condition of living conducive of health, thereby including health education. Health education is a profession of educating people about health areas within the professional encompass environmental health, physical health, social health, emotional health, intellectual health, spiritual health, as well as sexual and reproductive health education. Giving a student as a sustainable and high quality education in the future will be made possible by a mix of teachers' involvement and AI. Personalizing learning for each student's strength, needs, talents, and interest is yet another straightforward yet very successful and novel approach to the learning process. In the words of Mother Teresa, we fear the future because we are wasting today. Now, the question arises, what are the aims of the health education? To make people realize the value of health and its personal and social importance, to inculcate habits of healthy living regarding personal hygiene, food, clothing, and posture, to make the peoples understand the elementary structure and functioning of human body and the stage of human development. And the another question, what are the function of education towards the society arises? There are the six main first function of education, namely socialization, social control, social placement, transmitting culture, promoting social and political integration, and as an agent of change, education also serves as agent of social control. In the words of Albert Einstein, I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. Now I conclude, education can also lead to more accurate health beliefs and knowledge, and thus to better lifestyle choices, but also to better skills and greater self-advocacy. Education improve skills such as literacy, develop effective habits, and many improve cognitive ability. Human development is marked by both the growth of skill and knowledge and the well-being of individual, both health and education being crucial dimension of this. Healthy and well-educated individual will lead to effective and efficient human resources. Now I close my speech with the quoted word of Winston Churchill. We must beware of needless innovation, especially when guided by logic. And he also said, the empires of the future are the empires of the mind. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Charlie, sir, and all honorable for such a beautiful opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Suraya Bano. We appreciate you for this wonderful contribution to the topic. I so much appreciate the fact that when you were mentioning some of the advantages of having our strong educational system and also to stay healthy. So thank you so much. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Let me use this opportunity to say a warm welcome to our IIU Chancellor, in person of Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas Afolalu, who reached out to us earlier. She's very strong, let me say that. Though she's on the call, we want to recognize her presence because she has never missed IIU events except on unavoidable circumstance. We recognize your presence, ma, and you are welcome. May the Almighty heal you completely in Jesus' name. Another person we would like to recognize is Professor Marin Mba, who is also not here. She had a side news of a family accident, killing about 4 of them, the parents and the children. There have been a series of deaths around their own neighborhoods at this time. We want to share with them at this time. We are praying for them because this topic is talking about strong health. So our hearts are with them and we pray for them over there in South Africa, that the Lord will stay all these events. Thank you so much. We continue in our program. Dr. Kofi, are you ready now? Or we move to Dr.
I think, yes, Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
fantastic. Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Your voice is loud and clear.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I had to change my device because the device I was using was not working well, especially the
Okay.
sound. So sorry.
All right. All right. You
So
can
once
turn on your
again,
video now, sir. No problem.
all right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jeff, Professor Ebhoria. Thank you.
You can turn on your video, sir.
Yeah,
If you don't
welcome.
mind.
Want to see your video. Want to see you. We
Yeah.
have missed you for a long time now. Let us see your
Yeah.
video. Want to see your video. Answer face.
Yeah, I know. I will on my video very soon.
Okay.
Very soon. Don't worry. Once again, thank you, Professor, for the great job you are doing for us. It's for not only the African youth, but the whole world. And I would like to say thank you also to Dr. Joel for the great job you've been doing. Personally, I'm grateful because without you, I don't know where we will be now. Thank you so much. And thank you to all our colleagues who have accepted to speak in our conference. It's a blessing for us to have you. So our topic is a very, very important one. And all of us must feel concerned because health and education is all that builds our society, is the basis of all, especially health, and no one can deny that. This special occasion is the opportunity for me to speak to us academicians that are present here. We're talking about health, strong health. And I would like to ask everyone, what are you doing around you in your, either in your country or specifically in your town, in your village, in your surrounding to promote a strong health? It's a very important question because we talking about it, we always talk about the GMOs, how they're destroying our health, the chemical fertilizers that are not good for our health. But what are we doing to promote that? What are we doing to make that possible so that we can all get rid of that? I think academicians have this power. If we do want, we can bring a change in the world so that forever everyone abandons GMOs, everyone live non-organic ways of producing food so that we can eat healthy. You know, not all have a strong health system or like great hospitals with the best medical doctors. In Africa, we know many countries do not even have a strong health system. But at least if we don't have a strong health system, we should at least eat healthy. And for that to happen, the world needs the contribution of academicians. The world needs the contribution of people like us who do research work, people like us who are the voice of the voiceless, who can speak to the leaders and they will listen, who are close to the leaders. We can make this happen. So it's a plea, a personal plea for me, and I think many of you will agree with me. The plea is, let's all fight for better eating. I mean, food without organic product, chemical product, food that are purely organic, I mean. So let's work for that. And it's also the opportunity for me to encourage each one of us to have our own garden, to have a farm, even if it's possible to have a farm of our own in which we will grow organic food that will help us to improve our health. Because what we eat is what defines our health. And even if we have a good educational system, but our health is not strong, there's no way we enjoy this life on earth. And to finish, I would like to encourage as Africans to value our fruits, because that also is another problem here. I realize in my country that there are some fruit that we used to eat when we were very young, when we were children, that are disappearing. People don't grow them. People don't, take care of them. People rather go for imported fruits. Fruits, we don't know in which condition they were grown. We don't know who grow them, how they have been put in containers, how are they preserved in the containers until they come to our place. But we have the opportunity to eat fresh, to eat organic, good fruits that are available. So let's grow our own fruit, our own food and our own fruits around us, and this will help to contribute to build a strong health system. And in the same vein, there's a fruit here in Togo. I don't know if you have it in your country. It's very small. When it's ripe, it's reddish, small. And when you eat one of these fruits, everything you eat in the day will be sweet in your mouth. It's a natural fruit, natural sugar, very good for your health. But if you want to look for that tree now, it's difficult to find. It exists in Togo, but it's difficult to find it because people are not growing. It's not a source of business. It's not something that helps people to make money because you cannot sell it expensive. It's cheap. So, but it's because people care more about money than about their health. If we have this, we will, say goodbye to diabetes and some of the diseases that are coming from the consumption of sugar on the international market. I think I will stop here. There are many other speakers that will take the floor. Thank you so much again, Professor. Thank you so much, Dr. Joel, and may God bless all of us, and happy Christmas also. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, my dear General Secretary, and also a doctor in his profession. I always like when you speak because you always go down to the grassroots whenever you give your presentation. And that is the implication of what we really need to know. What can we do? We don't have the money like Europeans have, but what do we have? What can we make use of so that we can stay healthy, so that we can have strong educational institution? And Dr. Kofi has just told us a few fatal things, and we thank him for that. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Next, we want to call on Prof. Ravi, Prof. Rena, who is also one of our big fish in the house. Prof. Ravi, are you here? Prof. Ravinda?
Yes, yes.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm happy to host you again. Fortunately, we are having the same background today. So you're welcome on the stage, Prof. Are you back from your trip to Switzerland? Was it Switzerland? Or
I was in Russia.
I hope you have brought a lot of things to us. All those things you package. I want you to package them and send them to Nigeria. Oh,
exactly.
Just package all the gifts. Send it to Nigeria
everything and send
it. You're welcome, Prof.
He was in Russia. He's a great friend of Russia.
Fantastic, fantastic. Welcome, Prof. You have the floor.
Yes, yes, Dr. Joel and colleagues from IIU. Good evening, everybody. And I know I'm in India right now. It's getting close to 9 o'clock in the night in Indian time. And about 2 weeks ago, while I was speaking last time, I was there in Russia. So it goes on. Well, colleagues, the topic that we choose today is very, very important. And I know our brother Charles is there, and our sister Elizabeth, and many other colleagues from different corners of African continent. I can see them. Well, in the interest of time, I would like to touch upon some of the important points that the health and the education. and the institutions that we need to build in line with this health education is very, very pertinent. That is the future of our continent, and that is the future of the world. Education and health, they are paramount. They play sorry, a vital role in the overall social, economical development of any country in the world. When it comes to our continent, unfortunately, 50% of the children who are dying below 5 years of age, all those children coming from our continent, unfortunately. So they could die by malaria, they could die with diarrhea, they could die with HIV/AIDS, they could die with any simple diseases, measles, cholera, and those kind of diseases. Our children are dying before even they celebrate their 5th birthday. So that is very, very serious concern. We are talking about the fifth G, 5G technologies or 6G technologies, 7G technologies, fourth industrial revolution, but our children and our people in African continent could not able to possess the proper health facilities or educational facilities. So that is one of the concerns that the United Nations, they started the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, but none of those goals, we have 169 targets and 232 indicators that we have. None of them, or majority of them, 90% of them are not applicable to our continent. Whether it comes to education or employment, poverty elimination, whatever we talk, food security or sanitation, or maybe whichever we talk, whichever language that we use, climate change. So we are very, very far away from those SDGs. This is one of the points I would like to mention or highlight here. The other point is that, ladies and gentlemen, that we have very few public hospitals in our continent, which are government, and there are few private hospitals. If somebody wants to have a major operations, it could be heart transplantation, it could be heart related, it could be kidney related. We need to go to either Europe or to India or to any other country. So our facilities in our continent are not enough for us to support our own people, actually. That is a major concern. And we are becoming more users, or we are the consumers. We not become producers yet, even though our countries are celebrating more than 50 to 60 years of independence. For the past 1954 onwards, 1960s, most of our African continent got liberated. But despite the fact, we begin to spend billions of dollars on arms and ammunition to fight with our own neighbors, fight with our own people, but we don't spend enough money on the health and education systems, which are very important, very crucial in everyday life. This is one of the problems. If you talk about the continent generally, because of interest of time, I'm not going to touch the various points here. Agriculture sector, which is very, very important sector in our continent. And agriculture is the one which provides the food for our people. We got probably 1.4 billion people living in African continent. And although countries like India, countries like South Africa, many other countries, they moved out of agriculture. But many countries in Africa today, including Nigeria or Ghana or maybe Liberia and so on, most of those countries, their mainstay become agriculture sector. Agriculture alone contributes $100 billion in the total economy of African continent. So we, as a continent, we could only contribute $3 trillion to the global income, but we could not able to produce much as far as the manufacturing is concerned. We cannot able to say that we are the producers of this, from this agriculture, this industrial sector, we could able to export to some other countries. We only produce coffee, we only produce agricultural products, and we sell to our people. This is the one of the second point. And lastly, I would like to mention that, so this system has to be changed. We already celebrated 60, 70 years nearly the independence. A country like Libya and few other countries, they already liberated in 1954. And we are celebrating almost 70th years of independence. So 70 years is too much, actually. We should not talk about health and education. The institutional development is crucial, particularly in every arena, health and education. We need to build our hospitals. Unfortunately, during the COVID last year and before last year, country like CAR, Central African Republic, it doesn't even have 3 ventilators in the whole country. Country, largely populated country like Nigeria, with more than close to 220 million people, they do not even have 100 ventilators in the whole country. And we have many countries like Somalia, they don't even have 1 ventilator. So we spend millions or billions on the arms and ammunition to fight and kill the people, but we don't invest enough on the essential health and educational equipments, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end, I would like to conclude. I know before Dr. Joel raised the hand, I would like to conclude by saying that we are defeated in many ways. Defeating or probably failing in these aspects is not a real failure for us. It is only a temporary. When we give up completely without even addressing those issues, that's when we are going to be failed permanently. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we mustn't, our leaders and we the people of African continent, we mustn't give up in addressing these key challenges, and let us try to join the hands and try to educate our people. Let us try to build the institutions that are related to health and education sector in our country. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, fantastic and fantabulous. Thank you so much, Prof. Ravi. It's always a pleasure to listen to you.
Mais la distance là, est-ce qu'on peut voir ça ici?
You made.
Mais c'est que tu gardes ton code là secret.
Who is that? Oh, the co-host, please, could you help me mute that person?
Yeah, I've already muted the person. Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Kofi. So, thank you so much, Prof. Ravi, for that insight. It's high time we drop the ammunitions. It's high time we stop fighting each other and embrace health and build our institutions. You can imagine what is going on all around. And you can't even think that we are ending the year and we have so many turmoils around, even in South Africa currently. So it's a whole lot we need to deal with. And the wonderful statistics you mentioned about agriculture. Look at what the world is earning from agriculture, about $100 million, but Africa is just contributing $3 billion. So we are really need to upgrade. Whereas we have the good land, we have the good soil, we have good weather. We're supposed to make profit out of this. Really, it is time for us to rise up and build our health system, our educational system for the better. Thank you so much, Prof. Ravi. And I hope next time.
Dr. Joel, and Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to every one of our colleagues joining here and who are even not available here. At least when they see the video, at least they could able to be greeted. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. Ravi.
With you.
We appreciate you so much. Next, we want to invite one of our professors also, this time around, Professor Adeogun Kayode, who is also a mentor to me, a big brother. We were together last time when we had the 3rd honorary doctorate convocation, and I was very happy to see him because I stand tall on his shoulder for helping me and pushing me all the time. So it's a pleasure to have him again in our midst this afternoon. Professor Kayode is a renowned speaker, he's a renowned lecturer, he's a prolific writer. He has done so many books, which are very, I have some of his books. They are very, very educative. So I know that he has a lot of knowledge to share on the topic at hand today. So Professor Kayode Adeogun, you're welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, Dr. John Olanio. I am very grateful. This time I see you making presentations on this platform that you are indeed making prophecies to prophets. All right, so I'm happy to be here today. I want to say good morning, good afternoon to everyone on this platform. It's a pleasure. I want to observe all protocols. Please permit me to observe all protocols that has been duly observed. I want to say about the theme of today's conference, which is building health and strong educational institution for the future. You would agree with me that without missing words, health, as the saying goes, is wealth. Health is important. Without health, you cannot do anything. I recall that Professor Charles indeed lay emphasis on why we need to take care of ourselves. And one way we can take care of ourselves is regular exercise, all right? When you maintain regular exercise, you do body checks up, as I told you, you can be a healthy person. Now, being healthy is not limited to mental health. It also applies to other facets of life. And that would take me to the educational institution. Building educational institution will give us to other aspects of life that you may be involved in. My presentation will now focus on the relevance or the importance of a strong educational institution. You may ask yourself that what is an educational institution? It is a place where people of different ages gain an education, including whether it is a preschool, it is a child care, whether it is primary, whether it's secondary or higher institution. So what I'm going to tell you is that for us to build a strong educational institution, it is not limited to higher education where researches are carried out, starting from preschool, child care, primary and secondary school. Strong educational institution needs to be built. No wonder the distinguished philosopher Martha argues that the purpose of education is to produce decent world citizens who can understand the global process. Yes, we all have the opportunity as individuals, as researchers, to build a strong institutions where a problem can be researched and the solution can be profiled too, where we can have the practical competence and the motivational incentives to do something about those problems. So indeed, you will agree with me that education has helped to build a better world. That is why most people generally are prosperous as a result of the education they have enjoyed, whether from the primary, from the secondary, or at the tertiary institution. So what are some ideas to build a strong educational institution? I have so many of them. I have 10 of them on the list, but I will just limit it to just 3 ideas that can help to build a strong educational institution. The first one is start from the premise that good quality education is possible everywhere. Whether you are living in a rural area, you are in a city or in an urban area, quality education is possible. With the proper support, even the smallest rural schools can enjoy quality education. They can benefit that environment. Another idea that can help to build a strong educational institution, no matter where you find yourself, is to know the mindset matter. Growth mindset will help you to build motivation, to help you to build resilience, and also to achieve so many that you may think is unachievable because of having a strong educational institution either in your community, in your country, or wherever you find yourself. So, for example, teachers who get a good mindset, students or their learners learn challenges and they have qualities that can carry them well for their life, whether they work environments, wherever qualities such as resilience, having a growth mindset. That can help to build strong educational institution in any environment, to take a more systemic approach to learning what works. All right. So, in conclusion, our educational institution needs to be strengthened. The task is especially urgent in the global community where vast majority of young people live and where resources are very scarce. So, improving education starts with mindsets that are more inclusive, that are more oriented to growth, and more accessible and more systemic. So when we work collectively, we will build an institution that will stand the test of time. So I want to urge you, if you are listening to me, we all are involved in building a strong institution. We're in building strong institution, in building strong healthcare system. So you need to take them by the horn. You need to, wherever you find yourself in your community, make an informed decision, contribute your quota. You can volunteer by doing that. You can also your work environment. You can do wherever you find yourself. All we want is a strong healthcare system and a strong institution. This is achievable with your support as a stakeholder in building a strong healthcare system and educational institution. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, another tonic for the day from our Professor Adeo Bukayode. Thank you so much, sir. You had so much to share. Even the little you've shared is enough for the day. Thank you. We have all it takes, like you said, we have all it takes to build strong and healthy institutions. And we will not stop. Africa will not stop the whole world to go to the ends of the world to make sure that we get this done. And we must get it done. It's a mandate. Thank you very much again. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So our next speaker is Dr. Rachel. Dr. Rachel, are you here? Dr. Rachel Koulibaly. Just to have a mix of voices, to have a female speak this time. Dr. Rachel, if you are not here, I will just go ahead to call Dr. Michael, who is the Mind Arena Academy. So after Dr. Michael, maybe Dr. Rachel will be free to speak. Right now, let's welcome on the stage Dr. Michael. But before Dr. Michael comes up, I want to let everybody know, participants, everyone here, please do well to fill the attendance form. There is an attendance form that has been shared in the link. So do well to please fill the form, because we are going to be using the form to issue out certificates. So please, if you're on this call, before you leave, ensure you fill the attendance form so that you can get your certificate prepared after this conference. Thank you very much. So let's give the opportunity now to Dr. Michael to tell us his own share of this wonderful conference. You're welcome, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Dr. Joe. I am so honored and super excited to be here in the Building Health and Strong Education Institution for the Future, the amazing conference organized by the International Internship University. I am here to talk about the mind and its role in building our health and strong institutions. I want to appreciate the other speakers. You all are amazing. I really enjoyed your presentations. You all are phenomenal. Well, this is Dr. Michael Noble Emera from Nigeria. I am officially the Mind Grow of the World, branded by the United Nations Peace Ambassador of the World, Dr. Pravin Patel. I am honored and grateful to receive 20 honorary doctorates in the promotion of peace and humanities across the globe. So today I want to talk about the mind. You know, the mind is all, and the all is mind. For us to have a strong healthy institution, we must start encouraging our students to make use of their minds. Now, the mind, what is it? The mind is the most powerful, sophisticated machine given by the Creator to his creation. It has the ability to create and destroy. What shapes an individual is where their mind is, and this is what we call mindset. Now, as an individual, as an institution, we need to start shaping our mind. The mind is what holds our health. The mind is what holds everything about us. An individual can only become effective when that person starts making use of their mind. You see, there are two types of the mind, according to the psychologist Sigmund Freud. He said we have the conscious and the subconscious mind. You see, the subconscious mind here have the ability to do what? To accept and reject ideas. It have the ability to accept impressions, thought impressions given to it by other people, the outside world. And this, our conscious mind, is what we are making use of. But there is another part of the mind, which is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is our inner mind. It is what controls 95% of our life experiences. And our subconscious mind only accepts thoughts that have been impressed in our conscious mind. When we came to this world, we are told that this place is called Earth. And in Earth, there's a place called Nigeria. And in Nigeria, then we started having our families, then institutions where we attended. Some of us have never cared to know what is this world all about. You see, the world is about the mind. If we can be able to shape our faculties, we can make a difference in our world. You see, the mind have about 5 faculties. We have the reasoning, we have the intuition, we have the imagination, we have the perception, and the will. So these amazing faculties of the mind are the things that controls our lives. For example, now, when an individual embraces the idea of health and becomes emotionally involved with this health idea, that is when the person becomes healthy. Yes, we have the television where they give us information about this world, how crazy the world is, and how sickness is all over the world, like COVID was meant to put fear in us. But today we are above COVID. And I really thank God for making it possible for each and one of us to be alive in that great pandemic. And it is an honor and a blessing for us to be alive, but it is more blessed for us to know how our mind works. Our mind is so powerful that it has a way of shaping our reality. You see, what we call reality is merely a mirror that reflects what we think and feel in this world. Now, our subconscious mind is a marvelous and miraculous part of our personality. It only accepts thoughts that are impressed in the conscious mind. And this subconscious mind is being withheld by a part of our personality, which is built by our paradigm. Our paradigm is simply the behaviors, the number of behaviors, the number of information that came to us when we came to this planet Earth, and how it affected us as individuals. There are multitudes of ideas locked up within our subconscious mind. When we came into this world, we have been told a lot of things, and we believe those things. We agreed. When I came into this world, I was told I'm a Nigerian, and I was introduced Christianity. When another person came, the person was told is an Indian, and they were introduced to Buddhism or Hinduism, and other people, Islam, and the rest of them. That is what we're being introduced to, and we're being told things. And then we're being told in school too that you can learn English, become good in English. And, sir.
You might try to round up now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is what we need to understand. Our mind is this so powerful that it can change or destroy us. So I believe when an individual starts changing their mindsets and our self-image, it helps in making us better people. I am so honored and grateful to be given this beautiful opportunity by the IIU International. I want to appreciate Dr. Joel for this amazing opportunity, and His Excellency Ambassador Professor Charles Ebhoria and amazing Dr. Peyush Pandit for giving me this great opportunity. This is Dr. Michael Noble, the Mind Guru from Nigeria. Signing off. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michael Noble. You really gave a noble presentation on the mind. And do you know that you have somebody here that is very particular about mindset? I will not say more than that. Try and find out. She is very particular about mindset. Mindset is everything. In fact, for us to build strong institution and healthy institution, we need to have the mindset for it. It is the mind that gives us the ability to endure. It is the mind that gives us the ability to do anything that we set ourselves to do. So mindset is everything. I want you to discover that person yourself. I won't say more than that. Thank you so much for your presentation.
I know he knows that person. He knows that person.
Yes, I know you know, but I don't want to say the name. You should go and make research about mindset. You will find out.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will just give you a clue. Let me give you a clue. Just go to Facebook and type YYCI. YYCI. Yes, you can. YYCI.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you can. International.
Yes.
Yes.
You'll find out.
Yes, I know her Royal Majesty Queen Ambassador Professor Elizabeth Lucas.
I am very sure she's smiling there now. She cannot talk now, but I know she's smiling and laughing on top of her voice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Michael Noble. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
Yes. Ambassador Adrian Archer, are you here? Ambassador Adrian, are you here? Dr. Ishmael Bello Sello, are you here? Who else? Okay, whoever is here, can you please signify that you have not spoken? If you are here and you have not spoken yet, Honorable Ambassador Ihekachi. Ihekachi, are you here?
Dr. Rachel is here.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Dr. Rachel, you are highly welcome. Dr. Rachel is my co-celebrant who was conferred as a title of doctorate, honorary doctorate in international relationship. She's very passionate about humanitarian work and services. Dr. Rachel, you are welcome and you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Joe. Really appreciate. Thank you, all of you. I was listening at the beginning, and then I think before Ambassador Michael spoke, you called my name. So I had to do some few arrangements to be able to put my camera on. So I want to thank you for your patience, and I want to thank you. It's not easy with the time gap. Sometimes you don't go back, you don't go early to bed, and then it's not easy on the morning to catch up. But I'm here because this is really important. And what we are doing, all of us, is what Africa needs. It's what the world needs. Because if there are people today being able to sit down together using their time and energy and skills in order to really think about the future of our generations that are coming, but mostly about the health and education, which is the topic around which we gather together. I think this is something to be appreciated. And I want to thank everybody who spoke before me. Really appreciate all of you people from India, Dr. Charles, who spoke first, and then Dr. Ravenda also. I want to really appreciate all of you. I'll take some few minutes to go through what I want to share today with us. I know the topic is mostly about education and health, and that is very important. So I want to focus mostly on emotional health in my case, because this was a shock for me. Some of you know I have a background. I'm from the Ivory Coast originally, but I also have a leg in Canada. But from all the time that I grew up, I didn't pay attention to what people call anxiety, stress, because even when somebody says I'm too stressed, it's like they're joking. It's like it's nothing. Until I was in this world and realized that those things are very, very important. And sometimes the emphasis is put more on them because they have discovered that what is inside is what will always come out. So talking about education and talking about health, education being able to provide a solid health to us, I think we should all start by the inside, because if inside is not healthy, no matter what happens, outside will not see the result. So I want to focus here on being able to have that awareness of what is going on inside of us, talking about stress, talking about anxiety, talking about fear, about our daily life, everything that is really somehow affecting us. People around us may not see it, but we ourselves, are we aware of what is going on inside when we wake up in the morning? Because sometimes like we just ignore it. Like African people, my people, I know we are strong, particularly men. They don't want to see like they're like a failure. But sometimes we don't acknowledge these things and we think we are strong. We keep going until you see diseases like a heart attack or some other things, and the person suddenly die. And even with that, we still say it's witches, we don't even think somebody can naturally die from this kind of disease. So for me, it's mostly about raising that awareness in everybody. It cannot be done in 5 minutes. It cannot be done in one day, but it has to be a journey that each of us will take, because it's a very good journey, because you cannot give what you don't have. And what you don't have, start with what is going on inside of you. And let's start today by checking ourselves when we wake up in the morning. How do I feel today? And if you are able to see the days that you are down and you are able to make a difference between the day when you wake up and you feel like you have taken a boost of energy and these days are different, you feel like you can conquer the world, and you start laughing yourself even in the bathroom in the morning when you wake up. If you are able to make the difference between these kind of days and now you go back, what happened to me yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, that makes me very strong today and self-confident today. What about I go back and I try to reproduce these kind of things so that I can have more days like this kind of day where I feel very, very strong and I feel I can talk, I feel I can conquer the world, I feel I can reach my goals. So for me, it's mostly about that. So once we start with that awareness, and then we are able to identify how we feel inside. The days that we are down, we can stop, slow down, and see how to put ourselves where we want to be. Because it's not just about moving, go, 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 go. You don't even know if you are ready to go. You know, like let's say you have an appointment that is really important to you. Before you go to the appointment, check inside. What can you do 1 day, 2 days before prayer or whatever it is, depending on what you believe? What can you do to prepare yourself? It's not just show up there, you know, and then do that interview or that meeting. But how do you prepare yourself to be emotionally in a good position in order to be at your best that day? So this is, to summarize, I don't want to take a lot of time, but I know it can be a starting point for each of us as a journey to start really digging into these things, because actually the results that we get are mostly based on what is going on inside of us. So I want to thank all of you for this moment. Don't want to take all the time, and I appreciate you giving me the floor. Thank you so much, Dr. Joe, and thank you, everybody.
I'm so happy to see your face, Dr. Rachel. Thank you so much. Thank you for your delivery. We appreciate you for making time to be with us today, despite your tight schedule. And we also appreciate your speech on emotional health. It is very, very important. It is a topic that we need to talk about in our institutions and also encourage people to stay healthy. Health is wealth. It is health that makes us do things.
Yeah.
When we are not healthy, definitely we cannot be productive. So thank you so much, Dr. Rachel. And passez une excellente journée.
Merci beaucoup, doctor.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So then we move on. We is Ambassador Acho here? Ambassador Tidian, are you here? Ambassador Tidian.
Yes.
Is your microphone okay now?
Okay. I am not inspired today, so excuse me. I ask you if possible to speak in French today.
Don't worry, I will interpret for you. Just speak. Do you want to speak now?
Let
Do you want to
speak
speak?
in French.
Okay, no problems.
Do you want me to
French? I will interpret for you. Or Dr. Rachel can do the interpretation.
Should I interpret for him, or do you want? It's okay.
Okay, no problems. So I greet.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Can you turn on your video? Can you turn your video?
Okay, no problems.
So we can put you on the spotlight. Okay, very good. So as you be speaking, okay, your video is off again. All right, it's on now. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome.
That is okay.
Welcome, Sir Tidian.
So I greet my greeting to all participants and responsible.
So feel free to speak in French. Vous pouvez parler en français.
Ok. Il n'y a pas de souci.
Oui, Rachel va faire l'interprétation.
Ok, il n'y a pas de souci. Et puis je suis venu des cimetières comme ça, ma tête c'est trop lourd. Et voilà, donc j'ai dit, je remercie beaucoup l'ensemble des participants, l'ensemble des responsables de notre université virtuelle. Et tout d'abord, je pourrais saluer notre chancelier, M. Dr. Charles, ainsi que la présence de notre reine Elisabeth en Angleterre. Et sans oublier donc tous ceux qui sont présents à cette réunion.
Dr. Rachel, you can start interpreting, so it's not too much.
Yeah. Dr. Tidian saying that it just came from some funerals, so which means it's not really focused today, but it's going to try its best in order to give his speech. So we started by thanking our Honorable Ambassador Dr. Charles and also the Queen Elizabeth and everybody who has spoken before him and everybody who's attending the meeting.
Très bien. Et c'est une grande réjouissance ce soir de participer parce que j'ai tout fait mon possible pour être à la maison pour participer parce que c'est l'une des symboles en général pour la conférence africaine. Et même maintenant, le thème qui a été choisi aujourd'hui et qui a été débattu est vraiment un thème que j'apprécie. Même maintenant. Donc, comme je n'étais pas là, ce que je pourrais dire ici, selon mon point de vue, c'est l'appréciation des efforts.
This topic is really important.
Okay.
That's why I tried my best in order to attend. And I managed to be home in order to be part of this moment. And knowing that it's important, I want to say something about it, although I'm not really prepared.
Voilà. Et plus, nous avons constaté que l'université virtuelle que nous qu'on a mis en place par le biais du Dr. Charles est en train de prendre vraiment une place très importante. Et j'aimerais aussi profiter.
The IIU University is really being, is being spread everywhere now. And this is due to the hard work of our Dr. Charles. Tu peux continuer. Oh, I think network issue.
Yes, network is dealing with everyone.
Everywhere. It's not only in Burkina, so it's everywhere now.
Yes, it is, yes. So thank you so much, Dr. Rachel, for helping out. We all heard what Ambassador Kitidian said. I so much I was moved in emotion when he said that he just came back from the funerals.
Yeah.
Though he didn't tell us the details of the funerals, but at the same time, I think for him to still come around and attend the conference, it's a strong boost. It's a strong boost for every one of us. That important things that matter needs to be considered that way. We wish him our condolences for whatever loss it is. At this point again, let me remind the House, for those who were not here in the beginning, our Professor Merlin Mia from South Africa, she had a family well known to her, a family of 4, father, mother, and 2 children, had a ghastly motor accident. I think that was day before yesterday. She messaged me. She was really crying. It's a difficult time. She mentioned some other incidents that even happened before them. And around the world, actually, people are dying. A lot of things are happening, sicknesses, troubles, rumors of war. And then we are here in all this midst. We want to promote health. So it's really good that we stay peaceful and healthy at this point in time. Our prayers are with them. Our prayers are with everyone. Those who are not able to meet up with today's conference, we know your hearts are here. Those who are following us on Facebook, who are listening to us, we know your hearts is here. We are praying for you that things will get better. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep doing our best. It can only get better by the special grace of God. So thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Rachel, for staying in between, for interpreting. We'll be needing more of you anyway. So thank God you have joined us. You have joined us now, so no more excuse. So thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Rachel. Okay, let's see. Arthur, are you here now? Ambassador Adrian, Arthur, are you here now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, fantastic. Can you put on your video?
OK. Et mes excuses.
Oh.
Donc, j'ai eu un problème, un souci ici. Parce qu'on a installé la fibre optique hier, donc c'est avec ça que je me suis connecté. Donc il y a eu une petite difficulté. Voilà, donc je disais, et donc je vais
Dr.
ressortir.
Rachel, you have to come back.
Okay.
Dr. Rachel, are you here? Dr. Rachel, I'm adding you back. Mr. Tidiane is here. Ambassador Tidiane is here, so you continue with him. Yes, Monsieur Tidiane, allez-y.
OK. Donc, je ressors un peu du thème et pour apprécier vraiment donc l'université même en général. Et ce que j'aimerais dire ici, je vais saisir l'opportunité pour donner une petite idée donc à l'encontre des responsables, nous-mêmes qui sommes là aujourd'hui, pour pouvoir avancer à amener l'université encore plus compétente dans nos pays. Par exemple, j'aimerais que, donc, au fur et à mesure que les différents responsables puissent songer à pouvoir tisser un partenariat entre les universités d'État africains et notre université. S'il peut songer à rédiger des documents pour ça, donc je pense que ça va encore amener l'université Internship à aller encore plus de l'avant et encore avoir une base dans nos pays. Donc ça, c'est un truc.
Traduire ça.
OK, il n'y a pas de souci.
Okay, thank you all of you. Thank you so much. He was saying that they had some issues. They're having some issues with the network connection because they were doing some maintenance yesterday. This is why he was disconnected, but he's back. And the first point he's talking about is that for him, although the university is really spreading well, you know, we are going everywhere in all countries. So the suggestion that he has now is that the leaders of the university should think about having some partnership with already existing universities in our African countries. Talking about that is like the physical universities that we have. It's true we have online university, but we should not stay just on the online level. We should go and have those partnership with the local universities. He believes that this can really, really help to strengthen again the impact of IIU in Africa and everywhere.
OK. Mon deuxième point s'affiche encore sur les questions des rencontres. Par exemple, on a constaté donc qu'il y avait une rencontre au Nigeria entre responsables et M. Charles. Je pense que c'est quelque chose que j'apprécie toujours, mais il faudra que nous puissions songer qu'en cas de conférences annuelles, surtout sur le cas du Nigeria ou bien d'autres pays, que nous qui sommes déjà proches du Nigeria, nous puissions s'organiser pour pouvoir participer à ce type de rencontres ou encore chaque année choisir un pays proche et ceux qui sont proches puissent pouvoir se déplacer. Parce que j'en suis sûr que au Nigeria, donc le Burkina Faso et le Nigeria, on peut se déplacer, la Côte d'Ivoire peut se déplacer et ainsi de suite, même le Togo. Voilà, donc.
Okay, the second point is that he really appreciates that there was recently that conference in Nigeria, and which was hosted by our Honorable Dr. Charles. So this is a good beginning, like for the university to be really strong in Africa. But he believes this cannot replace the physical meetings. Like he's suggesting that in the future, we could really have some meetings where people can organize and then meet physically. For example, if something is happening in Nigeria, people from Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, or maybe other countries could really be able to attend physically, not just leave it on the online level.
Voilà, je termine par tenir informé l'ensemble des membres ici que donc déjà les pays qui ne sont pas présents, parce que j'avais déjà signalé ça à Dr. Charles lui-même, que donc je suis déjà en discussion par rapport à pouvoir, parce que dans un recrutement, il faudra tenir toujours compte de l'expérience. Et c'est ça qui a fait que ça a pris du temps. J'espère que d'ici là, la fin du mois, donc la plupart des pays francophones qui sont absents ici vont nous rejoindre. Et c'est ce que je peux dire comme les 3 points qui sont importants ce soir lors de cette rencontre.
Just to come to the last point is that there are still some French countries who have not joined the university yet, our community. So
IIU.
the goal is that in the coming months, we are able to really have a representation in these different countries, because normally we should all be represented, you know. So this is why he's trying to say. So it's something that he himself is working on. And to add my little word is that even myself, I think, although we don't speak English, because it's not easy, that's the problem with us, because our people don't speak English and everything is in English. And this is something also as a suggestion to think about how we can make the content somehow available in French so they can take courses. How can we do that? How can we help to accommodate everybody? And this is always, this will just only make the community bigger. So that was my suggestion, my own suggestion.
All right, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Tidiane et Rachel.
Ok, merci.
Tout votre complaint, tout votre suggestion sont déjà notés, et toutes nos condoléances pour les funérailles que vous avez atteignées. Je ne sais pas si c'est votre famille ou bien c'est l'un de vos proches.
Oui, c'est le papa de mon ami qui vit au Congo RDC, qui a pris la retraite, qui est venu des Zoula. Le palu d'Enga est toujours au Burkina, quoi.
Ok, d'accord. Toutes mes condoléances. Du courage.
Merci.
So,
oui.
Prof. Charles, I don't know, do you have any response to that, or you will talk to
Actually, the response, just like my usual self.
Thank you.
Able to, concerning partnership, I said it at our meeting at that time, of which we welcome partnership. People who are ready to be among us, who want to partnership with us, you are highly welcome. I'm going to look at your assessments, look at some of your portfolio, and also appreciate you working with us, which I stress at the meeting. He's aware, even though that is going to give us some people, I'm expecting those people from him. He even said he's going to have some other countries who are also, but I've not seen anything from him. Maybe in 2024, they will do that. I open it also. If you look at the platform, it's there. So I want everybody, we give room, we give an open door for people to come, because we try as much as educating people, let them know what they should know. Let them know that we remain unique. We welcome people who are ready to work with us, people who are cooperative, people who are ready to spread that vision of education, people who are ready to work towards that 2030 SDG goal, UN. These are the people we want. We have been saying it. If you look at our profile, we have been saying it. Each time we see, we have how many countries now affiliated with us? Almost 195 countries, region by 6. We want to expand. We give room for expansion. So we want people like, at least, let us take action. Not unlike this year. We always say, but no action. This 2024, the Tidani, I want that action. Bring that action. Not just to see, but action. We are an action base. So I appreciate everybody. Everybody is listening now. We want to expound. We want that education to be felt by many countries. So we give room. Open door is there. You are free to bring any suggestion. We'll do it. By the time we look at it very well, we execute it, we implement it. So thank you very much for that opportunity given to you. Please, 2024 is action, not just mouthing, but action.
Thank you.
And spare our life. Also, I appreciate all what you have just said so far concerning health. The spirit is actually moving. The topic would have been just education, strong education, but the spirit inspired me to put health. And I thank God that most people are having these challenges. That is usual. We need to, this world is not our world. It's a world that we are being given to see how edible, how qualified are we to the permanent home. So this world is a world that requires you to depend on God. to live a humble life, a good life, so that when it's being called, you don't just waste your life here, but rather that heavenly home is ours. So I urge every one of us, whatever thing we are passing through, let us give thanks to God, appreciate God. God will perfect everything. And we should not be carried away by having BP. But it's normal. We'll go one day. Are you with me? We'll go one day. When we go, what have we been able to sow through the time we are alive? So that's why I call for us to search our hearts, live a good life, open door. Our heart should be pure, purified. We should not put things. Anybody that offend you, that does anything to you, tell that person and apologize, and everything will live fine. So it's not abnormal for death to come. Death must surely come. But our own prayer is that let us be healthy. Let us live a life that is worthy of humility, life that will make you to get to God. That is it. Because God has created us, we must get to Him. So all those that lost their parents or they left their family, I just say, accept my sympathy, and at the same time, don't be carried away by all those things. They are bound to happen. We only pray that God will make us to be elderly, to be of age before we die. But this time around, it's not just of age. You can die anytime. You can die anytime. So it calls for us to examine our life, live a good life, a friendly life, happy life, so that when we are being called tomorrow, we will not regret. We'll be happy. So it's bound to happen. So let us keep praying. That's why this topic is there, to educate people, let people know what it takes to be healthy, and allowing God to give you the grace to do it. It doesn't mean that until you have money, a lot of money, no, not that. But if you are able to do the normal thing within your heart, you find within your heart, there's peace there. You don't put junk into your heart. You lose your heart. Your mind will be able to work very well. Before you know, you'll be happy. So may the soul of all our brethren that died rest in perfect peace, and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. I sympathize, but at the same time, let us give thanks to God. In everything that happens to man, give thanks to God, who is our creator, who created us into this world. We are just in this world for a temporary being. It's not permanent. This world is not a permanent home. Let us appreciate God. Thank God for everything. And bounce back. Resilience. Bounce back in spite of whatever challenge you bounce back. That's why we are here. So God will help us and give us the grace to fulfill our life by being friendly, happy, living a good life, living a healthy life, educating people, imparting what you know to people, not just to silence what you have. Like you current doctors now, you are the current doctor of the moment. Try as much as imparting that knowledge to people. Let people know that they need to also be doctor. It doesn't take much. It only takes your determination. So it only takes you giving out what you have learned, giving out what you have, so that by the time you go tomorrow, people will move, the world will move on, and it's kudos to yourself. So you, the current doctors, now there are 2 doctors here. Tidani could have been the 3rd one, but he couldn't do 1 or 2 things. But I know next year he will be the first people. So at this junction, I appreciate all of you. I pray that God will make next year to be a better year for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Charles. Rachel?
Thank you.
Le sommet de l'idée que le professeur Charles a donné, surtout au niveau de la réponse, au niveau de fait d'envoyer les autres pays pour faire le partenariat et tout ça. Voilà, merci.
Honorable Tidiane, donc je te fais ici le résumé bref, mais surtout les éléments les plus importants qui ont été mentionnés par notre honorable. Donc ici, il s'agit en fait, il apprécie les suggestions qui ont été faites, elles sont bonnes, et comme il l'a dit, c'est une porte qui est ouverte pour recevoir vraiment toutes les suggestions. C'est-à-dire qu'on ne ferme pas la porte à qui que ce soit, tout le monde est bienvenu, mais le plus important, c'est de ne pas s'arrêter au stade seulement de faire des suggestions, mais de passer à l'action. Je vais insister sur ce mot action parce qu'il a beaucoup répété ce mot et je pense que son focus est beaucoup sur ce mot. Il a dit que ça fait un moment qu'il te connaît et vraiment, il attend beaucoup de toi parce qu'il sait que tu peux donner beaucoup. Donc, il veut que l'année 2024 soit une année d'action, une année où les actions seront vraiment prises de manière plus concrète et possible. C'est un peu ça. Et vers la fin, nous allons partager à pouvoir vraiment faire confiance en Dieu. C'est lui qui nous donne la force. Et il a dit que devant les épreuves et les challenges, même si nous tombons, on doit pouvoir être capable de rebondir. Donc, ça, c'est très intéressant aussi qu'il a mentionné.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Rachel. Merci,
Non, pas...
M. Tidiane. Merci beaucoup. Passez une bonne journée et regarde à toutes les familles. Okay, thank you so much, Prof. Charles, for helping out, for speaking. That is not the vote of thanks, everybody. We apologize that we needed to go international. Remember, this is an international conference. And from time to time, we'll be having more of this, our Francophone brothers and sisters to join us. Because even in Africa, we have more Francophone speaking countries than Anglophone. That's just the truth. So, and if we need to win all of those people, we need to talk to our members, we need to talk to our people so that they can join this honorable and suitable university, IIU, who offers education for free. And we have conferences almost every day. There are trainings, there are educational courses you can take on. Every day IIU learns. Even up to the 31st of December, they are still learning. So let's make use of that opportunity and it will all be well with us. Thank you, our Vice Chancellor, for always being there for us. Thank you so much, sir. We have at least one or two speakers before we round up. So let me call them quickly. The first person is Adrian. Ambassador Adrian, are you here now, please?
Yes,
Adrian.
I'm here.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Sorry for having a little delay, but I think you can put on your video now so that you have your speech on the topic building health and strong institutions for the future. You're welcome.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for giving me the time to share my thoughts on the topic being discussed here. First and foremost, as a political science student, everything that is to be improved or developed, I think it should be driven from a political perspective first, which means we should consider the two main core values, which is number one, good governance. If we have good governance at first, then it means we are in a position to build up strong educational institution that brings transformation, that brings development, that brings a nation at a stage which is conducive for everyone. Therefore, first and foremost, if you need to build a strong institution, we should start by ensuring that we have good governance, we have hygiene politics, we have stable politics, we have the solidarity and collective efforts by the citizens, which ensures issues of transparency, accountability, and also the issue of equality. So for us to have a strong educational institution for the future, we also have to consider the issue of meritocracy. We have to substitute plutocracy with meritocracy. We have a challenge, especially in African countries, whereby the government impose people based on their behind relations instead of merit, which then causes many problems when it comes to the issue of transformation. We cannot have better institution if we have unqualified, for example, minister of education, of higher and tertiary education, which means there's a need again to cross-examine, to consult, and make sure that public offices are occupied by people of influence, people with qualities, people who are able to bring changes, to bring development, and to positively influence that certain department or institution. So for us to also have a strong educational institution, there's the issue of what is important, what is it that we need to have those strong institutions. Therefore, we are now talking about the issue of what is being offered within those educational institutions. For example, the quality of the education that is being given to the students, the quality of learning, the quality of facilities, resources, everything that is used within those institutions. I can give you an example of what one of the greatest Pan-Africanists used to say, Kwame Nkrumah and Julius Kambarage Nyerere. He always talks about education 5.0, which we are now adopting as the African countries. So you would see that education, it's no longer all about the theoretical knowledge or the theoretical aspect. There's now a need to put what we are impacting students theoretically into practice, which means our educational institution, they must be in a position to teach both the theory and the practical. You would see that 3/4 of the occupations we have in the world, they requires one to be practically knowledgeable and at the same time theoretically knowledgeable, hands-on. Therefore, there's a need for facilities and resources that ensures that people are in a position to get what they deserve. So lastly, I think for us to have strong educational institutions, again, we also have to consider the issue of hard working, as clearly elaborated by one of the greatest philosophers, Plato, that there is no substitution for hard work. We need hard work. Our employers and employees, they should be driven by the principle of hard working without any form of segregation, humiliation, or the love for money. Instead, they should be hard workers in whatever that they do. I think that's all what I have when it comes to what we need to have strong educational institutions. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Adian. Atil, thank you, Atil, for your contribution. You dive into the political application of the topic by advocating for good governance. I think that is sure a very, very important point that we all need to consider. Thank you so much for joining us and for lending your voice. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you again. Next, Honorable Ambassador Nyekachi Ofuru. Ambassador Nyekachi Ofuru, are you here? Can you hear me?
Right.
Good day. Please. You're welcome, please. You have the stage.
Thank you.
Sometimes I think you went off by the network. Thank God you're back.
Yes, doctor. The network is acting up so much at my very end, at my end.
It's not new at all. It's okay. Thank God you are back. So you can quickly give your speech. Let's hope that it will not give us an issue.
Okay. Actually, today I just want to do an introduction about myself, because this is my first time of joining you people like this, and also given the privilege to make a speech. You know, I'm also, as in, I'm so much fascinated about you people's program. Your institution, your university is very beautiful, it's very wonderful. I really want to appreciate the Vice Chancellor. I really want to appreciate that's the person of Prof, Dr. Chaplain General. Sir, even you also being the moderator, Thank you so much for your wonderful work in IIU. Thank you so much. I actually observe the invitation online on Facebook, and it was as in it caught my attention because I'm really passionate about education. I love education so much. So I'm from Nigeria anyway. My name is Nyekachi Ofro. I studied medical microbiology. And also being an educator, I believe this will help me to also as in to educate other people, to encourage them on about health, and also to also contribute my own quota in IIU. So that's just what I want to say. Then the issue about health, I think that health, when the issue about health is actually a way forward when it has to do with education, because many of our people out there, you see, most of them as in most of them, they believe in this saying that jam no fiki Africa man, as in they believe in that a kind of that there's no jam, all those kind of things. The other speaker was saying some kind of thing, as in all those their misconception about health. But I believe education, this education has actually helped us to ward away all those ignorance, ignorance. And health, they say, is what once there's a departure from normal state of health, now that means disease sets in. That means it is no longer health, it is disease. That is an abnormal state of health. And most of our people are there, not being, as a result of them not being educated. You see, most of them, they tampered with a lot of harmful substances, that may endanger their immune system. Now, most of them could be in form of chemical substances, and the fruits we take, our foods, you see, all those things. And once education is being lacked, once there's poor information, there's inadequate information regarding our health education, definitely it will affect other people. It will affect people resulting to poor health, resulting to their immune system being compromised. But I believe health education, which IIU is encouraging, has encouraged, helps to boost immune system by encouraging the general public to take good care of their health, good care of them, for them to know that health is wealth. In fact, it is only when you are alive that you can think of maybe going about your endeavors, your ambition, your daily. Yes.
Exactly.
Honestly speaking, I actually want to plead with you people, sir, because subsequently I want to actively be part of be part of this program, so that I will speak I'll be speaking. I honestly speaking, this I actually do not know what to say. But say, let me, if only it will just be me familiarizing myself with you people. Let me just do it, so that subsequently, when I'm being called upon, at least I will deliver my speech, and you people will listen very well. So
okay, thank you so much. No. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ambassador Ikiachio.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. We are happy to have you join us for your first time. And IIU doors are open. I am sure you will get to speak to Professor Charles too, who will put you through some things. You are very welcome, and we are happy to have you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
very much.
I really appreciate that. God bless you.
God bless you too. God bless you too. We invite the Professor Queen, but after the last speaker. And we invite, let me invite Ambassador Eugene. Ambassador Eugene, Malaya, our country director.
Thank you so. Sir,
can you turn on your video so we can put you on the spotlight?
Are you getting me?
We can hear you. Can you turn on your video, sir?
All right, no, I'm not in the conscious press. The press is not allowing. So allow me just to do like this. Is it okay?
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Is it okay if I can quickly share my screen?
Please do.
All right, let me try if the system is going to allow today. Last time it was not allowing. Okay, so even today it's not allowing. So I'll just go into my presentation.
Make him host. Make him host. Go host.
I'll make him co-host, yeah. Just hold on a bit, Ms. Ambassador Gwenny.
All right, sir.
So try and share again now.
All right. Thank you so very much. All right.
Please, you have
able
just
to see my
5
screen?
minutes. Yes, we can see your screen. You have just 5 minutes.
You can see my screen? Okay. Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes, please, go ahead.
All right, thank you so very much. Okay, so as much as we talk about the theme for today, building health and strong educational institutions for the future. So my presentation basically has only 3 parts. The first one, I'll talk about education for sustainable. The second one, sustainability in the curriculum. And then the third one, pedagogical approaches in education for sustainable development. Allow me to start by defining what education for sustainable development means. Education for sustainable development allows every human being to acquire the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values necessary to shape a sustainable future. As education for sustainable development is also about the learning needed to maintain and improve our quality of life and the quality of life of generations to come. Education for sustainable development enables people to develop the knowledge, values, and skills to participate in decisions about the way we do things individually and collectively, both locally and globally, that will improve the quality of life now without damaging the planet of the future. Education for sustainable development is essential for the achievement of a sustainable society, and it's therefore desirable at all levels of formal education and training, as well as in non-formal and informal learning. It means including key sustainable development issues into teaching and learning. For example, climate change, disaster risk reduction, biodiversity, poverty reduction, and sustainable consumption. Also requires participatory teachings and learning methods that motivates and empower learners to change their behavior and take action for sustainable development. It also promotes competencies like critical thinking, imagining future scenarios, and making decisions in a collective way. Requires far-reaching changes in the way education is often practiced today. As much as we talk about this theme, we also need to see the sustainability in the curriculum. A curriculum should have environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, and social sustainability. What do I mean, ladies and gentlemen? Environmental sustainability, I'm talking about natural resources management, food and farming, ecological systems, waste, water, and energy. Also, biodiversity and climate change. Not on this one, we need to also talk about leadership and change, alternative future population, that is now economic sustainable, cooperative social responsibility, learning organizations. Also, we're talking about consumerism and trade, globalization of economy, accountability and ethics, international development. What about social sustainability? We're talking about sustainable communities, cultural diversity, intercultural understanding, peace and security, also sustainability in the built environment, that is health and well-being, travel, transport, and mobility. All these things should be considered as we talk about the future generation. The last one, I also talk about the pedagogical approaches. If we want to build a health education for the future, the approach, the pedagogical approach, is all about, there is no correct pedagogy for the sustainability education, but there is a broad consensus that is required, a shift towards active participatory. You agree with me that we need to come up with a curriculum that will allow our learners to actively participate, not to just be listening, active participate. Learning methods that will engage learners and make a real difference to their understanding, thinking, and ability. We need to shift our learners from remembering to practical. Also, we have to identify 5 pedagogical elements that covers a host of pedagogical approaches or method that staff or pre-math might use to bring these elements into the learning environment. What are these? We need to talk about critical reflection that includes the more traditional lecture, but also a newer approach such as reflex, accounts learning, journal, and decision groups. Also, we need to bring in a systematic thinking and analysis. What do I mean? The use of real-world case studies and critical instances, project-based learning, stimulus activities, and the use of the campus as a learning resources. Number 3, participatory learning with emphasis on group and peer learning, developing dialogues, experimental learning, action research, learning to act, and developing case studies with local communities, groups, and businesses. The last one, we need to bring in thinking creativity for the future scenario by using role play, real world inquiry, future visioning, problem-based learning, and providing space for emergencies. You will agree with me. The moment we bring in this concept into our education system, we are preparing for the next generation. Further to which, we are going to produce a generation which will not achieve anything, but they will be a lazy citizen. With this few scenario, I would love to appreciate you all for paying particular attention to my short presentation. Thank you so very much, and season greetings. Remember, it is our responsibility to build the future generation. Even as we talk about the building health and strong education institution for the future, we need to consider these three elements: education for sustainable development, sustainability in the curriculum, and pedagogical approaches. Thank you so very much for allowing me to share my presentation. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Moderator.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador Ibene. Can you please stop the sharing now?
Thank you, sir. Let me stop my sharing. Okay, let me just stop my sharing almost. No, okay. Successful?
Yes, it is done. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ambassador Ibene Muleya, for sharing valuable information on the topic. You talked about education for sustainable development, and that is exactly the business of IIU. That is why IIU is existing. That is the mantra, that is the purpose for IIU. Thank you for all the information you have shared. We appreciate you for that. Thank you, and God bless you. I want to see if there is any other speaker. Is there anyone that we have not called yet? Okay, let me invite our dear Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth. Although she will not turn on her camera, but I think she was provoked to speak. We succeeded at making her speak. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity to still have her again in our midst. Professor Dr. Queen. God bless you, ma.
I hope you can hear me. I'm sorry for not
Loud and
opening
clear.
camera.
Loud and clear, man.
I'm sorry if I couldn't open my camera. I'm really sorry. I mean, this is what I get whenever I overwork myself for people. But I still give God the glory for everything. I just need a rest. Even though I said I'm not going to be speaking, my husband just came in and said, "Oh, we are having a meeting." I said, "The only meeting I cannot afford to miss is the conference of my mentor, and which is my wonderful Vice Chancellor, Professor Charles Ebhoria. If your mentor is expecting you to do something, no matter how strong you are, you still have to obey, and you still have to honor whom honor is due." So I want to say thank you so much, Dr. Joel, for giving me this opportunity to speak briefly. Yes, I've been coughing, so I thought I won't be able to speak, but I think this conference has healed me while lying down here listening to all the great speakers on this platform. I've regained my strength, and now
This is wonderful.
now I need to jump up and
yes, so
something else.
This is nice. Thank you, Professor.
I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate all our great leaders that have shared their wealth of knowledge and wisdom on this platform today. I've learned a lot. I also want to appreciate Dr. Joel leading us on this great platform. I want to appreciate Dr. Kofi. I want to appreciate Dr. Michael, Ambassador Nkechi Ofuru, and others, many, many. If I don't mention your name, it's because my screen is not allowing me to see everybody. So I want to say thank you so much for your sharing. You've made a very good point on this platform. Just like my mentor said, 2024 must be different. 2024, we need to move our IIU to the next level. And I totally agree with one or two people who said, it's about time we spread our wings all over Africa. So I personally, as the Chancellor, I'll make sure that my mentor or Vice Chancellor react to this. Apart from this online, the whole world, especially in Africa, must know about IIU. They must. You know why? I'll tell you one simple reason. Many people will go to university, the physical or the normal university. They spend 4 years, 5 years, 10 years to get their degree, to get their MBA or master's, and to even get their doctors. And at the end of it all, not everybody will get a job. I hope you agree with me, especially in Africa. We have so many, but they don't have a job. But what IIU is given is outside the box. It's outside normal university. Because IIU is giving you long life training. From there, you will learn about health, you learn about mindset, you learn about fashion, you learn so many things under that umbrella. And that's more reason why we Africans must appreciate IIU in Africa. For IIU to trust us, to bring IIU to Africa, we need to embrace it widely. You know why? Because IIU is international, intensive university. I am learning every day. And I want to believe all of you also are learning. Because learning is living. And if you don't learn, you cannot fill up your mind. And your mindset is the storage of the information you are gathering. And that is how you will believe what you have stored in your mind and believe. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to cough on this program. But I believe I've received my healing already because Professor Charles is also a man of God. So when I'm here, my husband said, why don't you just speak, even if it is just 2 minutes? I say, I will be you, sir. Even though I've been on the sick bed for the past 2 days. But I have received strength. Not because of anything else, but I have overworked myself. That's why. And probably I need to rest. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. And I want to say this. Professor Charles, well done, sir. Well done for the great job. One thing about you, sir, persistent. Persistent. Even if it is only 2 people coming to this conference, you are so persistent. And I embrace that. Because you never give up. Because you never stop. And you never quit. And I want to say that is the skills that all of us on this platform need to emulate. Persistent. And I also want to congratulate our home president, Ambassador Dr. Joel, the president of Africa IIU. I can see the great jobs you are doing. Well done, sir. To all our new ones, I know you might be saying that, oh no, they invited me from Facebook. You are part of the family now. One day you will be a visitor, but then you will continue to be IIU family. So feel free to do whatever you need to do. Feel free to bring your skills, because when you bring your skills, you gain more back, as I'm gaining more back. So I want to encourage you, whenever you are in this kind of environment, always learn a lot, and also always make sure you are giving to others as well. So as this is the last meeting of 2023, I want to say thank you, sir, for bringing all of us together. In the name of Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. General Charles Ebhoria, we appreciate you, sir. We appreciate all the work that you are doing to make IIU Africans stronger. But we can guarantee you, sir, that you will never be alone in 2024.
Never.
We will stand together. We will work together. And we will make sure that IIU Africa is spread all over the Africa. Even sometimes I might be physically be there for your meetings or for your convocation. Who knows? Maybe I'll be doing my convocation in Nigeria or in Ivory Coast or Senegal or Sierra Leone. You never know. But we are together. I want to say thank you, sir. I can only say thank you to everyone. I haven't seen Dr. Kufit for a long time, but now I've seen him. Please let us not be weary in doing good things, because only God can reward you. But like I said before, whatever you put on the table of IIU, they will embrace it and they will give you back triple, as I am gaining a lot from IIU. I want to seize this opportunity to welcome the co-founder of IIU, Professor Dr. Nada from Croatia. Sir, I think I've done my best now. Sorry, I can't speak too much.
Thank you very much. My dear Excellency, Professor Lucas, my able sister, who God has given a lot of wisdom and has been imparting knowledge to people through transformational program. May God continue to strengthen you and give you good health of mind and body.
Amen.
Same with others that are down. As far as we finish this program, they will be healed in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Those people that have been having death always, as from today onward, no death shall be experienced in their family in Jesus' name. The power of God and the wisdom of God will crown their efforts and give them long life and prosperity, as far as they do the will of God. May God continue to give us His grace to always do His will, so that we will be sound in imparting knowledge to people. Thank you very much, my dear sister. May God continue to bless you with a long life and prosperity, bless you with good health. And appreciate all what He said. We appreciate Him for giving you that encouragement to speak with us. Your words are powerful and your words are full of wisdom. May God continue to help all the listeners, help every one of us, so that we'll be imparting everything we have learned here today to others, so that more blessing will be upon us. Thank you very much, my dear sister. God bless you and bless your family.
Thank you, our Africa head. And coincidentally, our co-founder for IIU Europe, and she is here. Professor Nada is here. She
Yes,
told me she was going to come
Professor
late.
Nada joined.
She told me she was going to come late, but she eventually made it. Congratulations, ma. Please, please, you have the floor. You have the floor. Talk to us.
Can you, Dr. Joel, can you mute Ambassador Nayakini? Please mute him.
I will mute him now. There is a lot of noise there.
Yes, yes.
Just a moment. Yes, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So, Professor Charles, I come to the end, but I come. So, greetings from Croatia. I listen, Dr. Queen Elizabeth. And I'm so sorry that she's sick now for the Christmas, but we wish you very soon recovery, and please rest and take care. You are very important to us. Today, Professor Charles, please give me to share. I cannot share also. Dr. Joel, you limited all.
Can you make her co-host? Make her co-host so that you can share.
Yes, that I can share. Yes, please.
You can share now. You can share now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So today we have a very, very important topic talking about the health, building the strong institutions. So Professor Nada, like an educator, will talk about this from the side of education. I choose students' health and well-being, but I want to say something that now, before 2 days in Croatia, we have a very bad situation according to us educators. What happened? One student, and there's such a lot of examples of bullying of the professors. So that never happened before, and unfortunately, especially because their health and their well-being is not good, and we need to take care more about and build strong institutions to take care about the students, because you see, it's not sure to go on your job, and this professor has a 61 year. He's old and older, and you see now that and independent, and he wants to take care, and he was in prison. So we all professors in Croatia stand up for him, and now he's out of the prison. So what can we do? How can we make this, if somebody, especially the youth, a student who has 12 years or 13 years is making a bullying on the professor? So the situation is really not good, and everything is changing in this world. So really important to build these strong institutions. I want to say that like an example, because that is really so bad what is happening in the field of education, and what we what we are witnessing this year. So big problem. Here in Croatia, we want this healthy living being, so we want all to be healthy, and as our great Dr. Queen is doing, she's making a lot of sessions for the youth, especially to encourage them, to learn them how to control their feelings. So if you are in depression, you don't need to exploit to somebody else, especially somebody who is very important to you. So we have so many experiences, and this is a problem in this world. We need to talk about this well-being. So that is the first for our students. So how do school and people and them look after their well-being? So many researchers, so many works on this topic, and this needs to be a priority everywhere. With my colleagues, we make this collaboration. We make across Europe and also on the global level. So is it important to talk about the absence or illness? So however we start, however we think, uh, nothing and many things are not good. So well-being looks like it, why it matters. So physical, emotional, spiritual health. So teachers' well-being is noticing, nurturing, sustaining, and flourishing in the schools. This is important. So this is the address, what we need to hear, what we need to research. So let us feel that. Let us encourage all in this work and making this and serve this to provide a new opportunity. And who supports students, the learning and well-being? We need teachers are engaged, like innovative, collaborative, resilient, most importantly well. We need to feel well. So the situation, what the situation what I say. So today, so many people, even they are educated, they are going, they're smoking, they are drinking alcohol. So that is not good. So we need to start first from us, uh, and we need more prevention and make this during our year. So we now are at the end of 2023. So we need to make a big analyze what was good, what wasn't good, what we need to change on which fields and in what things, where were the problems. So everything needs to go. If we want to make a development, we need to I like example, I always write what I need to change in the curricula, what is important. So today, so many things is missing because the generations are coming almost from the COVID generation, and they have so many holes in their knowledge. So, and especially because they were online and the social media is not good for the youth. It is not good also for us because we everywhere the digital marketing everywhere where we are looking, we always see the bad information. So that is not good also for the well-being, and that has a big influence. So the social media needs to protect this, especially for the youth. They don't need to come and like example to make protection. So if you don't have 18 years, if you are not 18 years old, you cannot go on some sites, some groups and see everything what is here on the social media. So we're talking about shifting your mindset. So to be the best teacher for the student, teachers first need to figure what and how to care about themselves. That is why what I'm saying. So if Professor Nada is not feeling good, that is almost implicating on my students. So I can feel so bad, but I never need to show my students how I'm feeling bad. Even they see when if Professor Nada is not smiling, they already know that something is happening. So if you can take care of yourself, you can take care of the people who rely on you. So this is a difficult lesson. This is hard for the educators, but we cannot affect our stresses, but we can change our reaction to them. So there are a lot of people who are bringing stress to you around you. So we cannot affect them, but we can change our reaction. So if somebody is trying to do something, you put a smile and never show your weakness in this situation. It's about shifting your mindset. And the whole year at Dr. Queen, we had great conferences, transforming conferences. So I'm sure that everyone who was attending that is more stronger. Even we need to learn, we need to practice, but I'm sure that so many are more stronger than they were at the beginning of the year. So taking care about the stresses, managing them, and there are so many projects. But I think that we need more projects about this. We need more projects about well-being and this skill. So if the institutions cannot react, we need to react, and we need to bring more students in this project and work on this. So we have this toxic stress, and these consequences for stresses almost for the educators. We need to learn how to manage them. So toxic is always affecting our body, so our body, respiratory. So if we are under stress, we cannot breathe. We feel a pain here in the chest. So cardiovascular, gastro, we are nervous, and also for the reproductive. So listening this and taking care about this information. So in the short terms, the stress needs to be managed, and we need to trigger this. So if we don't want to get these things, asthma, headaches. So we need to practice on that. Then educators and their unions also are developing practices for the mental health. So research also shows regular mindfulness practices around the breathing. How can we breathe, and how we need to learn how to breathe. So people will need more care for the mental health to provide to manage their mental health. So think about this. Think about this in 2024. Do more on yourself. Don't because if you don't work on yourself, you will come in this situation, and it will bring you such a lot of problems. And the first problem is if it affect your health. So safe, supportive, enriching, and equitable. So we need to reimagine our futures together. Here, Dr. Quiz say why we need to be a part of IIU. And that is the truth. That is the truth today. I'm sure that everybody who listened and who was attending on this conference learned something, get advice, and especially for students who don't have opportunity to be involved in the education system. And we know that we have so many youth who are not attending school and who don't have that opportunity because they are coming from the poor family, and it is the number is increasing. So we really need to take care about the youth and do so many new actions, so many initiatives. So did you ask yourself what you make this through this year? Who you help? Do you help the youth? Do you help the students? Now at the end, we are celebrating Christmas, so for 2 days is the Christmas. Did you help a student who don't have for the meal, a family? So that are the gifts, not the gifts what we are thinking that we need to have under our Christmas tree. Under our Christmas tree, we in our family we need to bring love, hope, and joy. And Christmas needs to be 365 days in the year. But what did you do these days, and who do you help? So I want to say proudly that for me, from the 1st December, we already start making actions, humanitarian actions. We visit all the institutions with the students with special needs. We also collect the money. We collect the money for so many people, for the old who don't have nobody, who lives alone. Then also for the family, where we know who is not working. So that are our Christmas gifts when we are unselfishly giving them for the people who don't have. So not Professor Nada also I also could yesterday I could travel and come home at the 8th January. But this year, all my money, what I think to spend on the traveling, I give it in the humanitarian and voluntary actions. So that is my Christmas gift. And I think that only on this way, and then we can feel good. We are not under the stress. We don't have the stress in that situation because we can put a big smile on our face. And that is important to have a smile. And Dr. Queen also say here this, in 2024, we need to work more with the students who don't have an opportunity to go to school. And I'm really happy for that, and I'm sure that the mission and the vision will be achieved. So that are the goals which need to have the priority in 2024 year. Professor Nada can talk a lot, but let us think about the question, what is next? So think about this. Think what will you do in 2024 year? And I'm sure that you already make a plan. If you didn't make a plan, make it till the end of the year and involve yourself, because if you give, if you all what you give, it will be double, it will double come to you. So you will have the benefits. The benefits will be that your heart will be fulfilled with the love and you will be satisfied. So I want to also use this opportunity and congratulate to all who is celebrating the Christmas, a very blessed and happy Christmas and New Year, full of health, joy, and everything what you wish. I want you to achieve. Thank you. Thank you, our great Vice Chancellor, Professor Charles, because you whole year is bringing love. Whole year you are sharing the positive wisdom of the mindset. So thank you. Thank you for doing a great work for not only for IIU, for globally for all the educators and great Africa IIU team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our great co-founder. May God come to strengthen you and impart into you all the wisdom you need for you to come to forge ahead. Thank you very much. I appreciate all what you said.
Thank you so
and
much.
Every one of us appreciates you. May God come to bless you and empower you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Joy, you can continue. Is Dr.
All
Joy
right.
there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Yes, and now we can hear you and see you.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Nada, for.
Thank you. And Dr. Joel, congratulations. Congratulations for your new functions and welcome. And we are really happy that, and this is a big, I know that you will bring and give your biggest contribution because you are amazing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to an amazing professor. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We want to appreciate your participation today, right from our host, Vice Chancellor and Africa Head, Academician Professor General Ebhoria Usiholo, Charles, and also to our co-founder, Professor Nada, to Sapeish Pandit for giving us this opportunity, and to wonderful distinguished speakers who have spoken today. Thank you so much, Professor Ravinda. Thank you so much, our IIU Chancellor. Despite your health challenge, you were able to actually talk to us. Thank you so much, Professor Elizabeth. Thank you, Dr. Kofi. Thank you to Rachel. Thank you, Tidian. Thank you, Mr. Nkachi Ofuru. Thank you, Mr. Michael Nobu, and every other speaker that make this conference a success today. We appreciate every one of you. This is me saying on behalf of IIU and on behalf of Professor Charles, a big thank you. And as we are ending this year and we are going into the Yuletide season, we wish every one of you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year ahead. Thank you so much, every one of you. So We want to have the closing prayer now. Who do we call, Professor Charles?
Take a picture. Let us take picture, and
okay,
at the same
can we
time,
put on our videos
picture,
now?
After the picture, we call on our co-founder, Professor Nada, to give us closing prayer.
All right. So let's open our camera, if you don't mind, for those of us who are still here.
Yes, yes, to make a photo, beautiful photo. Ambassador Eugene, can you?
Please put on your video, if you don't mind. Not your audio. You can mute yourself. Just put on your video. That's all. Just your video. Okay. Dr. Kofi, are you here? Can you put on your video? Okay. I think we just make do of this. All right. Okay, picture taking. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Professor Nada,
Professor Charles, you
over to
want
you.
me to say something at the end, you
Yes,
say?
your prayer.
Yes.
Okay, okay, yes,
I want you to say vote of thanks and prayer.
Okay. Today, we come to the end of this amazing conference. We want to thanks to our founders, Piyush Pandit, for giving us this opportunity, to our great Vice Chancellor, who was every month making a great conference. Professor Charles, we are proud on you. And our great moderator and our great educator, Dr. Joel, who is also with us every amazing conference. So, for the end, we will make our ending prayer. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for your presence with us this day. As we depart from the space now, we ask you to bless us through the reminder of the day and guide us safely home. So, Professor Charles, at the end, we want to say, in the name of Jesus Christ, Amen. We do this because Jesus is on our way to connect us to our Father in heaven, and all things should be done in his name. Amen.